In the Know, a radio program talking to the newsmakers in Ogle, Lee, DeKalb counties and beyond, keeping you in the know. Here's your host, Charles Van Horn.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Joining us in studio, students from Rochelle Township High School. It's Madrigal time again. The Madrigal Dinner going to be coming up December 5th and 6th at Calvary Lighthouse Church. That's going to start off at 7 p.m. It's the 37th annual, joined by Chris Merriman from Rochelle Township High School. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a big deal, the Annual Madrigal Dinner. How great is it to be a part of the ongoing tradition and leading this year's festivities and mayhem?
Oh, it's great. It's like riding a bike now that it's my second year, and we kind of know what's going on a little bit more. But I'll leave the excitement of being a part of it to the kids.
And we do have kids here in the studio. We have Bobbie Hennig, Derek Swartz, Daphne Wise, all here, part of the show. We'll start with Bobbie. Is this your first time doing Madrigals, or have you done this before?
Gosh, no. I've done this since my freshman year. I'm now a senior, so I'd say this is my fourth show I've been a part of, but I've acted in it 3 times.
Lots of fun to do?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so it always brings you back. What role, avoid the spoilers, are you playing this year, and how often are you performing?
3rd year in the row, I am the jester of the Madrigals, and how often I'm performing, just like in the show, I'd say I'm a pretty big character.
Well, being a jester would be. Now, is there a silly, ridiculous costume involved?
Almost, definitely. It's got a fun hat, a lot of jingly bells. I remember a few years ago I cut my hands open on them.
Oh, that's good. So hazards abound at the Madrigals. Derek Swartz, thank you for coming in this morning. You're a part of this as well. How many Madrigals have you been a part of?
This is my second one. I played in the brass last year. So this is the first time I've acted in them.
Yeah. So, and for those who don't know what Madrigals are, Chris, describe a little bit about just like overall what the show is year over year, how it's kind of put together.
Sure. I'm sure a lot of people are very familiar with musicals. I want people to think about Madrigals as a Renaissance-style musical. So a lot of the story of a musical is still there, but instead of singing contemporary pop music and contemporary musical music, we're singing Renaissance madrigal music.
Now, Daphne Wise, you're here as well this morning. How many Madrigals have you been involved in?
This is my first year doing Madrigals, given that I am a freshman.
Okay.
Yeah, I am the sheriff, so there is a lot of fun going on, a lot of accent work, not to spoil it too much. But yeah, it's a fun time.
So you're kind of thrown in this. Have you seen the Madrigals before this, though?
Yes, I have seen it because my brother has also played brass before. But yeah, first time being in it.
Now, you keep saying that term brass. Describe that. What is brass?
Brass is basically a ensemble that has trumpets, baritones, trombones, all kind of the brass instruments to kind of have fanfares throughout the performance to add a kind of extra energy to the Madrigal tour.
And it's like a Renaissance dinner, so it's, the king is here, yada, yada, trumpets, flare, things like that, right? And everybody's dressed up in sort of period costumes?
Yes.
What's the most, obviously, Jester is pretty ridiculous. Any other ridiculous costumes part of this performance?
I mean, both Daphne and I have to wear a kilt, so...
Got to make sure the heat's turned up a little bit. Can't get drafty.
Yeah, we're breaking a little bit of the rules of the time period. I don't think kilts were part of the Renaissance era, but it's all a part of the story.
It is going to be Who Killed the Kilt. It's the 37th annual Rochelle Township High School Madrigals. Where do these, I suppose, scripts come from, or story ideas come from?
This script specifically came from justscripts.com. There's a bunch of companies that sell Madrigal scripts, but year to year it changes depending on where we get the script and what sort of our needs. So we could either pull from other schools that do Madrigal dinners and have their scripts, or we can just purchase a new one and see if that works for us.
They're always silly, always fun, and bring an appetite because there's food with it as well. The 37th Annual Madrigal Dinner coming up December 5th and 6th, but tickets mostly gone.
Yeah, tickets are mostly gone, which is a good sign. But I think here pretty soon we do have a few tickets held that will be open to the public here pretty soon. And in addition to that, we will also have open seating in the back. So if you feel the need on the day of both either Friday or Saturday to come check out the Madrigal Dinner, we will have quote-unquote peasant seating where you can come in, pay $10, and just hang out in the back and watch the show.
But you don't get fed.
That you don't get fed.
Yeah, that's the... It is always a fun time. How many students are involved in the production this year?
This year, there are 42 in the cast and about 20 in the brass and recorder ensemble.
Now, Bobbie, question for you, being the jester. Obviously, there are times when you address the crowd. Do you go into the crowd, or are you staying on stage or in the front of the house?
There are quite a few times where in past I've gone into the crowd, and I'm pretty sure this script, we haven't fully blocked it yet, but there's some crowd interaction, definitely.
Derek, in regards to, you're not playing musical instruments this year, right? Or do you still pick up an instrument?
I do not.
Okay, but years past you did, right?
Yes, last year I did.
Yeah, so is it just one instrument that you have to handle when you have that role, or do you have a couple different ones that you play?
We have a full ensemble, so I just played the trumpet. We have other people playing like trombone, baritone, tuba, so we only need one person to play. Like, one person only has to play one instrument for it.
Gotcha. And do the costumes interfere with handling all those musical instruments?
It can just make it a little more arduous, I guess. But it's not like it hinders your playing ability.
Daphne, you're playing the sheriff. You mentioned there were some silly accents. You don't want to give anything away, but with the name of the show being Who Killed the Kilt, I have an idea there could be certain types of accents involved in this. Have you done other theater work before?
I have done many other works of theater. I've done stuff in DeKalb over with, and then with Byrick Civic Theater, and I've done a couple shows with Rockford. So I've been pretty much all over the place. But yeah, not my first rodeo.
So this is certainly just a fun time for you. Daphne, how many rehearsals have there been so far? How many more you got before the show starts?
I don't remember. Yeah, that's kind of more of a you question. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's one more rehearsal before the show week.
Yeah.
And then we have that full week right before the show where we'll be rehearsing for a long
the tech week.
Yes,
the ever dreaded tech week. And as someone who's done theater in the past, I can tell you this: you want that first tech week tech show to go off the rails, so you get scared. That's always been my advice to any young actor: is you need to be scared, because if you're not scared, then you're too confident, and then you have no idea how messed up everything's going to be. But you guys are going to be fine, because it's the Madrigals. You're going to be having fun. Bobbie, talking about the fun, are there points in the show where you find yourself laughing at what you're doing?
Honestly, yeah. There's a lot of points where I'm just silent, making a lot of facial expressions, and I'd say that's definitely a part where I have the most fun. Not when I'm talking, shockingly.
Derek, is there any part of the show that you found so far that's challenging or something that's made you step outside your comfort zone?
Not really. The accent work is something, I haven't done that particular accent before, but that wasn't too difficult to hammer down. And mainly it's just wearing this big, warm costume for 8 hours on end. So
lots of time to check to see if the deodorant's working, huh?
Yes.
Daphne, this is your first Madrigals here. Have you been involved in a Madrigal before, or is this your first Madrigal mayhem?
This is my first Madrigal ever. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this differs than a musical or a stage show, right?
Yes, it definitely differs. It's I've done both plays and musicals before, but this is in a world all of its own, kind of. Because even though it's kind of like a musical, I'm actually singing a lot less than I expected to be. Which sounds kind of funny.
Now, this event also includes a dinner. Again, those tickets are mostly sold out. But, Chris, what's on the menu this year?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That you don't know the answer to, is it?
I do know the answer to. Yeah, we'll go ahead and say what the menu is this year. Instead of opting for pork chop this year, we're looking to do turkey instead. So turkey, stuffing, green beans, all the regular, regular Thanksgiving foods. But instead of chocolate cake, we're opting for a different dessert as well. We haven't decided on a dessert quite yet.
Yeah.
But that'll be decided here pretty soon.
You got time.
And then obviously you can't have a magical dinner without the wassail.
Yeah. All right. So that is coming up again December 5th and 6th, Calvary Lighthouse Church. Let's talk about other high school things coming up. After this is over with, what's the next on-stage performance thing, choir thing going to be happening?
So after this magical dinner, we're going right into the holiday concert that has combined both band and choir. So we have our work ready for us ahead of us.
Yep. And are there spring shows or the like that the three of you are going to be involved in, you think, maybe?
I mean, the spring play is going to happen. I don't know when.
Yeah.
Sometime in the spring.
Spring, that's a good guess, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be the next, stage show play type thing.
Yeah. Were you involved in the shows last year then?
Not last year, but the year before that and this fall. I was in the fall play.
Gotcha. What was the fall play this year?
It was the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Gotcha. And was that a lot of fun?
Yes, it was.
Yeah? Good show?
Yes.
Good show? That's good. Bobbie, plans after this show? What are you going to be doing?
My plan is hopefully, well, obviously all the choir stuff and band stuff, but in early spring, February season, I'm hoping to audition for some musicals up in Rockford.
Oh, wow.
Starlight Theater.
Gotcha. Now, Daphne, you've got 3 3/4 years of high school ahead of you, so a lot of different things to get involved with at Rochelle Township High School. What are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to really getting to practice more for speech season, and then also math team, and getting to potentially join one of the vocal jazz groups later on. But I already got a lot of stuff on the docket. So.
There you go. All right, so the Madrigals going to be coming up again, 37th Annual Madrigal Dinner. The 36 ones before it were amazing. This one will be as well. Tickets mostly sold out. Somebody wants to find out more about this or to perhaps get tickets, they can check it out at rthsmusic.ludus.com. Or Chris, they can contact you, right, for open seating?
Yes.
How do they reach you?
You can reach me at my email at cmarigomen, MARIGOMEN, at rthsd212.org. It's
Who Killed the Kilt. It is going to be a comedy about clothing. We can surmise the Madrigal Dinner going to be happening at Calvary Lighthouse Church. How big is that venue?
It is probably the biggest venue that we are able to do this event at. So,
wow. Yeah. So, and then how many? How many kids are in the cast?
I would say around 60.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah, and organizing that. Again, kudos to you for putting it all together. And you draw from students, obviously, that are in chorus and band. Are there other students who aren't really in those circles who are a part of this as well?
I think most of the cast are in either choir or band this year. But we always try to get some of the theater kids, some of the kids that aren't involved in any of the fine arts. So we try to reach the rest of the school.
All right. Well, everybody's looking forward to seeing it. I hope to hear rave reviews. The 37th Annual Madrigal Dinner. Bobbie, Derek, Daphne, Chris, thank you guys for coming in today.
Thank you.
All right. Break legs.
Thank you for listening to this week's In the Know. The program returns next week at this time with another great conversation with someone from your community.